I have over 400 thread body midges tied up. They will be donated to tieathon.org. I like the thread bodies because they help with the process of testing the tubes on my bobbins. I ran out of size 16 and 18, which was I was tying on. I could go up to a 14, but I went on the website tieathon.org to check again what size they accept the chironomids in, and I can tie down to size 20. But at size 20, the beads that I have are way too big, and so I tried to find a thread body midge that doesn't have a bead. And so this is Al's Rat. Al tied in Pennsylvania. I am tying it in his traditional brown on a number 20 hook. Now he did use a straight shank hook. I'm tying it, giving it a little twist of my own on a scud bent shank hook. And the other twist that I am adding to Al's Rat is that I am putting a gill on it. So I have just 2 strands from Glamour Madeira thread. It's a 6-strand thread, and I've just pulled out 2. I am going to spin my bobbin counterclockwise. That will loosen out that thread, but more importantly, it'll make it so that it will wrap backwards when I wrap up around the Madeira to keep it on, to tie it in easily and keep it on top of the hook shank. And then I'll just wrap back, and the number of layers is really optional. 4, 3, 4. Well, 4, 3 would be awkward because it's not the number that up and down the hook. But 4 layers, enough layers of thread to create a body that's distinct from the hook itself. Originally tied in brown, but you can tie these in any color that you want for midges. Then what's particular about this fly is that it has a dubbing thorax. So I'm putting some tan dubbing, but again, you could just kind of use whatever color you want. And then how much dubbing actually goes on this little tiny rat, that's probably good. And then I'll just whip finish, and the whip finish will create the head between the gills and the thorax. Clip that thread out. So that's my twist on Al's Rat. Tied on a curved shank hook rather than a straight shank with a gill, and then a drop of head cement on that head just to kind of cement in that knot. I am going to pass my hackle feather through the eye of that hook. If I can pull back on the gill material just to make sure that that eye is clean. And this feather is almost too big for that eye, but it works. Al's Rat.